The Walking Dead game. Where do I start? I'm gonna say straight away that I actually really like the show and the comics. After watching the show and reading the comics, I decided to play the game, and the game fucking sucks. I mean, this game is riddled with technical issues, your character walks around randomly, it glitches out all the time. The story just seems so odd. I mean, I get it, this is supposed to be a spin-off of the comic and the show, but they keep so many things from the comic and the show still in the game. I mean, callbacks and references are nice, but when something is literally copied from the comic, it kind of spoils it. Like how in the show when they're going through the prison and they get ambushed by some zombies and then Hershel's leg gets bit and the only way to save his life is to cut off his leg. There was a really tense moment in the show because we didn't even know whether Hershel was going to survive or not. So what Telltale did, they said, someone getting their leg cut off. That's a really good plot point. And then threw it on a character that you don't even care about. And then you've got the guys in Terminus in the show that they're really nice, they're really friendly, but they're cannibals. Telltale said, this is a really good idea. And then they just copied it, but it doesn't work out as well as it does in the show. It's not unlikely that the people in Terminus are the only people who resorted to cannibalism. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Telltale saw this in the comic and thought it would be a really good plot point in the game, and then just copied it over. I only played the first few chapters as well, which was enough to get a feel of the game. I mean, they kind of seem to follow the same flow of everything's fine, something crazy happens, something bigger happens, you make a choice, the other person dies, next chapter. I mean, the game probably might get more intense as you go through it. It's got replay value because you can take different routes, but the game just isn't gripping enough for me to want to go back and play it again. Not to mention at the start of the game when you have a choice to either save some guy who seems pretty cool or a snot-nosed kid who's really annoying, it doesn't give you much warning as to what you need to do. You just have to quickly go, I want to save this one, and in my haste I clicked the wrong guy. I didn't even see the arrows at the side, I just wanted to click to save someone as fast as I could. Which from a storytelling perspective is really nice, and the choices that you make impact the characters later on and through the different chapters, and I mean that's really nice and all, but the game gives you an option to backtrack and make a different choice and change the story entirely. What's the point in forcing the player to make an on-the-spot decision if they can just go back later and change it? Also, death doesn't do anything in this game either. Dying in this game is just, you didn't react quick enough. Try again. Like, I don't think it gives you any real options of, you didn't do this thing quick enough? Here's something bad. Here's something that will hinder you for ages and ages because you didn't make a right decision earlier. That's exactly what happened in the comic. Rick trusted the wrong people and ended up getting his arm cut off. He's now hindered indefinitely and only has one arm. I mean, they couldn't really do it in the show because of having to CG out his arm all the time. But in a game, I mean, you can do anything you want. That would be really good. It would teach you to actually react to things rather than just killing you and saying, well, do it again, dude. Overall, I think people enjoy this game because it's nice and it's something new, and people really enjoy Telltale games if you're into that sort of thing. I think they're the only real company that do things like that in the West. I mean Japan gets like visual novels and stuff, but we don't really get them over here. They don't sell as much. So Telltale takes a different approach and makes them a bit more interactive, which I do like because I find visual novels quite boring. I feel like this would have been better if they didn't just straight copy things that had already happened and implement them again. I mean, look at Fear the Walking Dead. That's just a spin-off of the show, and it does really well. But I mean, maybe this is an unpopular opinion. Loads of people really loved the game, and lots of people got quite emotional to the game. But the game never really gave me anything to want to go back and play it. So yeah, if you liked this video, drop it a like. It really fucking helps me out, dude. If you really like my stuff that much, drop that fucking fat sub, dude. And if you just want to call me an idiot, feel free to write down in the comment section that I'm an idiot. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.